Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky, the third, part 36. In the last video, all I know is that we were doing Schera's side story. That's all I got. It's been a while since I recorded this game. Let's see, well, let's just let the saves show for themselves. So our last save was on the 1st of June. It's July 13th, so... a little rundown of why I haven't recorded the series in a long time. Trying to remember. Basically what happened is on like June 1st, I think it was while it was in between the break after 35 and I was going to record 36 right after. I got a call. My mom was being sent home for like a self-quarantine because one of her co-workers had caught COVID. And then they had to do like a mandatory 14-week stay-at-home thing. So during that time, I don't record unless I'm alone because it's just weird, and also no one knows that I do these videos, and it's hard to explain, and I don't want to have that conversation. So then I didn't record for like 2 weeks. Then on like the 13th of June, or 13th or 14th of June, Persona 4 came out. So then I started recording that real heavy. I actually meant to finish recording that game today. I decided that I wasn't going to play this or start recording this game again until I finished that series, just because I didn't want to be doing like 3 story-heavy games at the same time, like in my head. It would, I was going to get things confused and mixed up. I was going to finish recording that series today, but got to the end of the final dungeon, spent like an hour, finished recording an episode, then the game crashed, and I was like, and I was already kind of tilted because the battles were taking a really long time and just being generally annoying. So I decided, let's take a break from that game and record some Trails. I've been itching to get back at this, plus the backlog's really small, like part 27 goes up today, so less than 10 episodes in the backlog is very unusual for me. So what exactly were we doing? So we're Schera, and we're escorting you so that you can get your family fortune. Something like that. Yeah. Now, do I know where we're supposed to go? Absolutely not. Oh, I got no clue where we're supposed to go. Apparently we've been here before? Maybe? Oh yeah, also you're like weak as shit, aren't you? You don't even have any arts? Get me out of here, dude. Where would you say I'm supposed to go here? Okay, so because I remember, so we came from this way, right? Right? Maybe? No? We came... I'm so freaking lost. I hate sewers, man. Wait, is this it? Is this the exit? I think we figured it out. We found something at least. Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up, you'll break my concentration. Oh yeah, because Schera's a bitch now. Or, well, she's a bitch in the past. Oh, my bad. Schera took out a wire and inserted it into the keyhole. Oh, that was easy. Whew, we're finally back on the surface. It's evening too, that took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you alright though? What? You look kind of pale. You feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. I've had enough training to handle this level of physical activity, thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. Oh boy, it's a Trails video, alright. Already stumbling over my words. We're not even 5 minutes in. I suppose you're right, I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? There's never more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How is she still fine? She never seemed out of breath, even when we were being chased by those guys, come to think of it. I feel like there were a few times when she was even ahead of me. What is up with this girl? It's like nothing to her. Are you absolutely sure you don't need to rest? I do have a few snacks on me. Would you like me to share some? It's okay, I'm definitely fine. Right now we need to focus on getting to the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. You know, something just popped in my head. You think this is all a test? For Schera, you mean? You think, like, Aina's already a member of the guild and we just don't know it yet? And that's why this is supposed to be, like, her final mission before she gets to be a senior bracer? We might have run into a lot of trouble on the way, but the request was to show her around the capital. I've done that. Now all I need to do is get back to the guild and this request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. I still feel like it would be a good idea to rest at least a little, though. Are you certain you're alright? Because, I mean, it would explain why she can keep up with her. How many times do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? The hell with it all! But our boy? It is our boy. Hide! I was up all night working on that damn story. All night! Who the hell does Notisha think she is? The better the scoop, the hotter it needs to be caught? Does she think I don't know that? Yeah, fuck that barrel up, dude. What do you think he's talking about? I've got no more idea than you. Maybe he's using some kind of code like those men from earlier? He couldn't be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all. I can't be sure. Just look at his eyes, though. He doesn't seem like a man who makes an honest living to me. Fucking got him. I see what you mean. We've come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. We need to proceed carefully and deliberately. See if we can find another route. If I remember correctly, that house over there is empty. This way, follow me. Breaking and entering. Just a little side bit of crime. No big. For audio's sake, if I could get, I was reading that, dude. You two patrol the area at the bottom of the stairs. I'll take the area at the top. I guess I'm gonna have to call on Raymond again. Wait, he works at the villa now, doesn't he? Oh wait, now I don't have to read super fast. Just my luck. That's ages away. I swear, this job is bad for my blood pressure. I need some more nicotine in me. Gonna have to debate that. Please don't make me fight anything. We've done it. Maybe. No Metal Gear Stealth section, please. Last time I had to sneak through the streets of Grancel, it didn't go well. Come on, why are there still so many of them going around? How can we get to the guild like this? I think we're gonna have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. Didn't you have to like get there by like midnight or something? Like some Cinderella nonsense? We won't need to come to that. I think I can find a good opening. I can force our way through. It's just a case of finding one. I don't think it's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest while we can. As logical as that sounds, I'm not buying it's a real reason. Get a grip, Schera. I can't let my emotions get the better of me. There's no guarantee we're even safe here, you know. I still think the safest option in the long run is to get to the guild, no matter what we have to do to get there. That girl's already asleep. Hey, where do you think you're going? I think the second floor is a better place to rest than the first. I found it easier to escape from here than we would from below. It should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand to listen to me. Those men will be patrolling carefully for the rest of the night. They aren't going to give you the opening you want, or at least I don't believe they will. I made it this far, so I think it would be best for us to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow again, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with the city for someone who claims it's their first time here. You also seem to know a lot about those men and what they will and won't do. What exactly are you really after? It's plain as day at this point that you want more than more than just not to be caught by them. If that wasn't the case, they wouldn't have asked you to be shown around the capital. You wouldn't have asked to be shown around the capital. Not that I think that's what you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer. The work we do is based around trust. We can't accept requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to, or who knows what kind of crimes we could be abetting. Go on, the whole thing about the inheritance was a big fat lie, wasn't it? Something about you'd been setting off alarms since we started running around together. Strike that, since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? The story about the inheritance is true, I swear it. I want to go to Grancel Castle. I really am the one to whom my grandfather gave me his fortune, but I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Grancel Castle's administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. And that's why there are so many of those men in black around that area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see, so they're trying to make sure I can't do it. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, I'll... What a mess. Okay, for argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. Why am I only hearing about it now? That is... You thought I'd win on that money, didn't you? And if I did, and I knew everything, I'd have all the opportunities a greedy girl could dream of to take it when together with you. That's what you thought I'd do, isn't it? I'd play along and steal it all for myself the second a chance presented itself? Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? No, you don't. That's not it at all. After I lost grandfather, I lived all of my own. But the second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People who, like you said, were only interested in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in mine at my grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day someone would push me down the stairs, another I'd taste something funny in my food. These kinds of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place and trying not to be discovered. But I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I'd left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd promptly be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will would be declared as invalid in time, and my relatives would blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. Damn, this is fucked up. I hated the thought of that happening. That's why I decided to return here to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to. Okay, maybe it's not just a test. Maybe she's being genuine. That was why I decided to try and get an escort for someone I could trust. From someone. So it's not that I don't think I can trust you, not at all. And, I will admit that wanting to explore the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. You're a grade A moron. I'm sorry? You could have said all that from the beginning and saved us a lot of headache. If I'd known what you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you where you want to go. And the guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out too. We wouldn't have ended up in this dump instead. I suppose you're right. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. What I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear what the will said. The horror I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold, murderous light. Emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It wasn't visible for long before they managed to push it back down below the surface and out of sight. But it's still there. Because now I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty, every one of us, so that's very true. And that realization left me terrified of all of us. It's not that I don't trust bracers. It's just that I've been so scared. I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time with any of this. I should have never gotten you caught up in all this when we were busy enough already. Just forget that Listen. Huh? It's my policy to give 100% to all work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. Schera, you can't even cast magic. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I wanted to be strong and to live with my head held high. I still believe I was right to feel that way, and yes, I've lived my hardest until now. If you've made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude, I'm not going about it in the right way. And it's made me realize anew that I want to be able to keep living pride in my every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this job through to the end. So, where was Grancel Castle that we needed to go to again? What? You don't know where Grancel Castle is? Oh, where in Grancel Castle is what she meant. Okay. The administrative room. Oh, yeah, I think I actually know where that is, maybe. It's on, like, the right side, or the left side, I mean. Noon? Noon today? That barely leaves us any time at all. Why are you only telling me this now? It has to be filed within a month of the deceased passing away. That's the law here in Liberal, apparently. Oh, right, I was never that much good at the legal stuff. I bet Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have any time to waste. As long as we do what we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. We're getting inside the castle, and they're not going to stop us. Miss Schera, I really am glad that you were the one who undertook my request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you're really someone dependable, who relies on their own strength to live. You're blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we stop with the Miss Schera for now? The way you say it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. It is, I can't even say it. Does it? It does. It feels like our conversations take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist, now you know all there is to know about what I want to do. I would like to formally request again that you escort me to Grancel Castle. You got it. You'll get there. I promise you that. Thank you. Alright. Off we go. Hopefully there will be no evil men who try to stop us. Just going to sneak past. Well, please don't make me fight these men. Excuse me? Metal Gear. I knew you'd come eventually. Today's our last chance, after all. Meow. You're kidding me. A cat? Oh, wait a second. There might be something else inside. Fools, you absolute idiots. You fell for the classic blunder. I know. There they are. Too late. Not complete. No. Oh god. Okay, we got a preemptive strike at least. Schera, you're so bad though. You can't even cast magic. And you can't get any AoEs off. Okay, we do get to go twice. Hopefully we can proc and... Oh, don't run in there, you stupid lady. I'm so mad. Oh my god, you can't get a... This is bad. This is what we in the business call really bad. She's just gonna die instantly. And they hit us. I should get rid of the other one, hopefully. So we've limited their damage output by quite a bit. Please! Okay, that's good. That's actually good. Now they are going to crit, and if they double hit Aina, she dies. Okay, he couldn't reach. Hell yeah, brother. We'll have to take it. He doesn't get to go twice. That's a potential problem. Could you just not, Aina, please? It'd be really cool if you just didn't do that. Don't kill her. Don't kill her, dude. Come on, go. Just run away. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we learned Sadist Whip. Hell yeah, brother. This isn't good. Now's our chance, Aina. Alright. Oh no. There's more of them? You could barely take 3. Nice of you to finally show yourselves. What's the holdup? Why haven't you made an example out of them yet? Our client's waiting. Get a move on. This is a problem. You're really gonna regret messing with us kids. Hope you don't expect to just walk away after showing yourselves. Could someone just come in and save us real quick? That'd be nice. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other young lady can live a little while longer. She's still useful. As long as we can get to write our own will, it'll save us having to forge one later. Really think this would be that simple? You think saying that is going to unnerve us? You've got another thing coming. Aina, you can still run, right? Yeah? I'll take all these guys on myself. Debate? While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take this many opponents on yourself and have any chance of winning. You'll... Not going to beg for mercy, I take it? You've got something you need to do, and so do I. So let's just do them. Don't worry about me, as if I had any intention of dying here. What are you even talking about? Fuck them up. Now, there's only like 8 of them, so it can't be... It's not... It's a fair fight. I said go. Seem to be, please hurt anyone and save me. Hello, Kurt. Who the hell are you? Kurt? What are you doing here? Oh, Kurt is hard as steel, dude. Have you forgotten I'm affiliated with the Grancel branch of the guild? I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but I'm happy you seem to have realized exactly what it is you must do. But I can't say I'm pleased about how willing you appear to throw away your life without first exploring other options. I'm sorry. I can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. I'm well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others. But take a good look at the situation you're currently in and tell me exactly what it is you really should be doing. Kurt, can you take care of things here for me? Kurt's gonna beat some ass, dude. Go! My man's just summoning some lightning.
Rise, storm, from the space between sky and sea.
Oh my god. Just fucking ass blasted him. Now, Aina. Right. They're getting away. Half of us should be enough to take care of this guy. Everyone else... Did you not just see what just happened? Ooh, are there other ones? Sorry for the delay, Kurt. Who is it? Oh. I don't know who you are. Not at all. I've largely taken care of them as it is. Gundalf? What? You sure do work fast. Though I'm more surprised to see that obstinate young lady finally came to her senses. She was with the Zeiss branch. She was more like a wild boar, always charging forward without stopping to take a look around her. I've always known she has what it takes to be an excellent bracer. She had merely lost sight of something important and needed to be put back on track. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'll be able to get much stronger than she is now that she's righted herself. I'm sure of that. To be young again. Quit acting like we're not even here. Kill them both. It didn't work, dude. It didn't work. They're dead. The hell are they even doing? Now, there's no need to be so hasty. Capturing her isn't even necessary to the plan as far as I'm concerned. As soon as the noon bell chimes, true as that may be, sure that would invalidate the will and ensure she doesn't get all the money, but it'd also mean you'd have to share it with everyone else. which means our share will end up going down. I'd kind of like to avoid that if we can. Don't you worry, we've got plenty of options. Remember, you're only dealing with a single young girl. What? You're dealing with 2 young girls, I have you know? Uncle? Why? Oh dear, what are you doing here, Aina? I keep telling you how dangerous it is to go venturing outside. And alone at that. You blind old man. She isn't here alone. Oh, I can see you getting in my way. It's like they don't even care if they kill Aina in the process. That wasn't a very good shot. You thinking marksmanship isn't exactly your forte? Sorry, sir. Schera? What is it? Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. It's time to come along home, Aina. Everyone's waiting for you now. But yeah, run away. Oakley dokley. Let's kick some ass. But you can't reach this man? Whatever. It'll have to do. Oh, that's not good. We gonna die instantly? He might just kill us straight up. They're gonna come close, but they're not quite gonna be able to take us out. Don't like that. We do have a plus 10, and I think we can hit all of these guys. Can you not hit this man? Did we just die? We just died. God, I hate this fucking section, dude. I hate it so much. It's so bad. This like single character bullshit when you don't even have magic. Guess you can hit them. We can't even heal. Like what do I do here? Wait, how did Aina die? Dude, this is absolute fucking nonsense. Like, you need ranged attacks, but you don't have any ranged attacks because you don't have any arts. And we have our ult. Is it AoE? Isn't it single target? It is. Fuck. I mean, you ult. We ulted wrong because we could have gotten the extra 50 CP. For some reason, it won't let me skip this, so I guess we'll just watch it. This is not good. Okay, we got a plus 50, but we absolutely have to heal. Oh boy, 200 HP. That's less than what I'm gonna take damage from here. Okay, that's actually good. I'm not gonna be too salty about that, because that means we can kill you guys with the Sylph Whip. Or Sylphin Whip. Or you can just miss. That's also an option. Dude, everything I play today is determined to trigger the shit out of me. We die here. That's good. We have to heal, because if we miss, we instantly die. I'm hoping those don't stack. That's all I can really hope for, is that those don't stack. Really? Please, Aina. Just a single hit. That's all I asked for. I'm not salty per se. I just think it's funny that I can't hit this piece of garbage. This has to be the last fight. So we're gonna tear bomb to high hell. We have one. Okay, we got more tier bombs. Apparently it's not the last fight. Shit, dude. What is the meaning of this? I paid good mirror to hire them, and this is the quality service I receive? This has to be a breach of contract. Surely this isn't acceptable at all. Dude, aren't you going to prison for the rest of your life? You just tried to murder 2 people in broad daylight, literally in front of the Queen's fucking castle. Where the hell is the guard, by the way? Dude, I can't. This has to be like an elaborate test. This doesn't make any sense. Where's the military? Where are the guards? Why is no one interfering? I think it's time you took a little nap yourself. It just doesn't make any sense. There's literally always 2 guards in front of the gate at all times. Is that all you're capable of? Reckless violence? This man just tried to shoot us. What a poor upbringing you must have had. Uncle? Smack his ass with that briefcase. I've got no interest in inheriting grandfather's land or his money. That's not why I've been running away from you or doing any of what I've done. But as much as I don't need it, I know I don't want you to have a single mirror of it either. Smack his ass. Oh, let's go. Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning. He deserves more than that. He should be in prison for literally the rest of his life. My man hired, like, a small army of assassins. I sometimes really find myself doubting you're actually from a rich family like you say you are. How awful of you to say such a thing. I like to believe I act the part more than you, at least. What are you doing? Yeah. Guys? You got... Yeah. Throw down your weapon at once? These people just tried to murder us in broad daylight. I'm from the Bracer Guild? The guild? Yeah, you guys fucking suck at your job. So you are. Still, what's a Bracer doing here? You've got fucking assassins roaming your streets? Her Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't make it right for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle. I'm about to lose it. I had reason to believe these people were responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. I knocked them out for the sake of peace and order in Grancel and the safety of its people. So could you do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Well, very well. He is rather rich though, and as you know, rich people don't go to jail. Ordinarily, we'd be taking you away with us as well, but I'll let you off this time. You know what to do. Right. And execute him in the street. Still, you may have gotten away without punishment this time. Don't expect to feel lucky next time if you overreach your authority. Protecting the capital is our job, and we'll show no mercy to anyone who causes trouble, Bracer or otherwise. Can we fight this man? I want to fight him. I want to beat his ass. He's a piece of garbage. There's people roaming the streets, shooting their guns at us. Protecting the capital's our business. There's a bunch of our friends still in the city. You couldn't take care of those too, could you? Of course, last I saw Kurt was with them, so you probably wouldn't have to lift a finger there either. You two follow me. Just stab him with your bayonets. I'll never get used to dealing with the army. Yeah, I guess tensions between the Bracer Guild and the army were even higher back here. I was just impressed by how much authority the Bracer badge wields. We're kinda cool. That was the first time I've tried using my badge like that, I'll have you know. But never mind my badge now, we're running out of time, we need to hurry. Right. Ooh, we're finally here. Can't believe a girl like you could actually keep up with me running full throttle. Anyway, get that paper done, quick. I'll be watching from here. I'll be as quick as I can then. Have we done it? Have we become rich? She put her signature on the necessary paperwork. I'm really happy for you, Aina. Congratulations. And then she's like gonna give it away to charity or something. It looks like I need a witness to sign this. A witness? You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure, if you're okay with me doing it. Of course I am, silly. In fact, I want it to be you. And I'd be happy to. I never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this. Or that day would come when I'd be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer. Or that I would be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. The undersigned Aina Holden shall hereby inherit the property of Saul John Holden as outlined in his last will and testament. Witness, Scherazard Harvey. Thank you, Scherazard. Now, we'll say her full name for once, even though it still sounds like Charizard to me. It's finally over. That's this request wrapped up, right? Actually, no, there's one more thing I need to do. We're still not done? Could you possibly bring me an application form? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. She's gonna give it all away. I mean, you can keep a little bit for yourself. Just a little bit. I think that's admirable, but you know, but keep a little bit to live comfortably. You know, enough that you don't have to worry about a job, but not so much that you get eaten when the eventual proletariat uprising happens. Cheers! Oh, they're gonna drink. I still can't believe you gave all that money away. Okay, maybe you don't need all of it, but you'll need some to live, right? I suppose you're right. What I did was a little strange, but I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. When I said I didn't do any of this for the money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. I'm not sure what the difference between a senior bracer and a junior bracer is, but it's clear this is something you really worked for. It means I have a lot more authority, but I've also got a lot more responsibility to go with it. It also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't even interested in that personally. Really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. So you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset to become a bracer, Schera. Crap, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water? Well, I mean, all alcohol is technically water, in some part. As today is admittedly a cause for celebration, I'll turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Just don't go drinking so much that it interferes with your ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Schera, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. That means I expect to see an end to you drinking in every free moment between jobs, day or night, and sneaking out at night for it too. I also expect to not only discover that you've been taking advantage of the busiest times of my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Schera? You sound like a tried and true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There's no need for the sir, of course. We're both senior bracers now, which means we're both on equal standing. I am hardly even a veteran. I'm still much a rookie. Excuse me? Says who? Regardless, this isn't what I'm here to discuss. The matter I came for concerns your uncle, Aina. I came to make you aware of the fact that the Bracer Guild is capable of asking for leniency in his punishment. My man sent a roving gang of assassins to murder her. I know she's gonna, do it. Because she's like pure-hearted or some shit. I want that dude to fucking rot. Hiring a Jaeger Corps for personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see. A Jaeger Corps? You referring to the men dressed in black? Yep, they're one of the many corps that are known to be active here in Liberl. Recently, there are many such corps making their way into the country, and they've been successful in finding work, too. Hiring them was of course very illegal, but with their army as slow to act as they currently are, or the army, I've taken this chance to take care of them, so we shouldn't see any sign of them in the near future. Yup, buried in a shallow mass grave behind the Racer Guild. Take care of them? All of them? No, it makes sense, so it wasn't a coincidence that he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all the Jaeger Corps and Libreville so that he could start an operation to wipe them all out? No wonder he seems so swamped. The Jaegers in this country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hope of getting them to sign contracts. There have been countless cases like this around the country of late, civilians getting caught up in it all in a worrying frequent. Caught up in it at a worrying frequently. I assume that's supposed to say at a worrying frequency? That or I'm stupid and that sentence makes sense. I believe the case we're dealing with here was no exception, in which it was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. It's hard to feel too much sympathy under the circumstances, but in a sense your uncle was a victim in all of this as well. I keep like hissing today. For some reason, my S's are coming out very strong, like even more than usual. What are you trying to pull? Just because the Jaegers approached him and not the other way around, he's a victim? That he deserves to get off with a slap on the wrist? And Ina's supposed to be okay with that? He tried to kill her! Schera, please calm down. There's no need to shout. I'm sorry, but still. No one is saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is that if, and only if, Aina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That is all. Oh, you scared me for a minute. Like, can we leniently put him in jail for the rest of his life? You need to make your decision immediately. Questioning him will roughly take a week as it is, based on what I've heard. I bear no responsibility to make you any choice at all, so please don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just be aware that the possibility to forgive him exists. That is all. Alright. Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Yeah, I should have stopped this video earlier. I kinda thought the side story was almost done. We'll try and at least finish this scene. Hopefully this will be the end. I'm really not sorry for telling you the whole story from the start, too. Or I'm really sorry for not telling you. Please don't be. With the situation you are in, your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, one who is worthy of being a fully fledged bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at them. They should also not, under any circumstances, try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. Ouch. I still got a long way to go then, huh? Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, I've said what I came to say, so I'll be excusing myself now. Also, can we talk about how all Schera had to do to become a senior bracer was escort her around town and fight regular thugs, and Joshua and Estelle had to kill a fucking legendary mech and save the country from a coup? Seems to be a little, you know, maybe not quite equal to each other's feats. Really? Could stand to join us for one drink. I'm afraid not. I still have my duties as a guild receptionist remaining after all. As for you, Schera, be careful you don't have too much water. If only there was someone who could become a guild receptionist and take off some of the weight. Why has he got to be so serious? Oh, actually, how about you, Aina? Can you handle your liquor? If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. You're sure? Really, really sure? Of course, you've done so much for me, how could I refuse? Joining you for a few drinks is the least I can do. And let's get to boozing, tonight's gonna be fun. Oh, I can't see what a prim and proper girl like her looks like when she's drunk and out of her mind. This is gonna be awesome. Schera, you don't know what you're getting into. I've seen girls just like her on the other side of that river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. The blessed, blissful children on the other side dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I ask myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them, I hated them, I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired of myself, and I always tried to avoid others getting too close, believing that to be what I needed to do in order to live. But never completely get rid of that tiny, lingering hope deep within my heart. That eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come, and I could smile from the heart. That the day would come, and I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. Next day, Aina visited the Bracer Guild and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Fortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her the night before. Side story, client, finished. Heaven's Eye, 4,000 Mira, let's go. What in the fuck were we doing in this game? Oh god, I don't remember anything. Okay, apparently I have Agate and Schera. Seriously, how do I play this game? It's been so long. What stores do we do this one? Girl who entrusts her feeling. Okay, well I know we did that one. Did that one. So we've done all those. So that was a moon boy, or a moon door. Okay. It looks like we've done all the doors we can do at this point, except for maybe this one about the food? I don't remember if we've done this one. What's the requirement? Oh, the music. I forgot how good the music is for this place. 20 kinds of food. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So apparently we can do this. I don't know if we've done it yet. We'll check in the next video because we're already way over time. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.